Anyone who has ever grappled with the problem of infinity will acknowledge that it produces in the mind a kind of confusion that is like no other. It is a wonderful concept that is deeply mystifying. But why does the infinite throw the mind into such frustrating disarray? In order to answer this question, we must examine the concept a little more closely. What we see with infinity is a progression that goes on forever. Some examples of this are infinite time, infinite numbers, and infinite causes. Let us start with time. Time makes divisions of moments, minutes, hours, and so on. But when we ask the question, what exactly is it that time divides into chunks, we realise there is nothing to be found. There is only what we might call a single boundless moment, which has no intrinsic divisions, no beginnings or ends. This is the reality of the situation. So we can say time exists as a concept, but not in reality. Can the same thing be said of numbers? Well, when we speak of 1 or 2 or 3, we are really envisaging degrees of separateness, or, put another way, a whole divided up. After all, if you were asked to express the concept of 3, what else would you do than produce 3 objects? But in reality, there are no separate objects. There is no way of proving where one object ends and another begins, because all objects are interlinked. The seed, for instance, doesn't exist independently of the water, the soil, the air, the sun, and everything else that helps it to grow. And what about infinite causes? Cause and effect chains are highly problematic. After all, what is the beginning and end of a specific cause? Take the example of me kicking a football. What caused the football to be kicked? Was it my kicking the ball, my run up to the ball, my arrival at the football pitch, my birth into existence, or the Big Bang? It is impossible to say. The confusion comes from the very differentiation of the eternal process into separate events, which have no reality, because they are all interlinked. In conclusion then, we can clearly see that the problem of infinity is linked to our tendency to divide reality into separate things. What solves the problem of infinity is the remembrance or realization that there are no separate things. There is one eternal moment, and in reality you can't divide up what is eternal, outside of time, into chunks. Thank you for watching this video. I'd love to hear your thoughts about infinity, so feel free to comment below. Also, if you're new to my channel, please check out the other videos in my philosophy short series.